my name is Renee. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is the third in a series about our camping trailer, how we chose the manufacturing company, how we decided on the model that we did, and then the process of the ordering, and then the long wait period for the trailer to be finished. At the end of the last video, I was explaining that about a year ago, and definitely into the beginning of this year of 2025, things were not looking good for the company, and we weren't sure that we were going to actually get a trailer. I'm telling this story of the trailer while we're on a cross-country road trip to pick up that trailer. We are going to hop back into the story here. Be sure to check out the other two videos if you want to know what happened before this video. The winter of this year, so winter 2025, we came really face to face with this isn't going to happen. And we were letting go of the idea and letting go of the trailer. But there was one factor in our favor. We had a trailer in production that our order number was on the production line. We entertained the possibility that we might be able to retrieve our trailer unfinished. That whatever happened to the company, which every month that we went, it looked like the end of this was going to be bankruptcy for them. We knew that we had something happening there and we might be able to retrieve it. So knowing that that possibility existed, we started to look for someone who could pick it up for us if we got word that that was possible, because we are all the way over on the other side of the country and we've never even seen this facility. We can't get there fast to get it. We could certainly fly there fast and, see it or whatever, but that wouldn't enable us to tow it back home to the other side of the country. One of the really amazing things in this story, which feels like completely, I don't know what the phrase is, like unmerited grace, unmerited favor for us, is that one of our family's close friends, they have family right close to the manufacturer. So we connected with the family member of our close family friend, if you're following that, and explained the situation to this person. And at that time, he offered to go check things out for us, and he did, and gave us a report on what he thought, what he could observe there, gave his perspective as a local person, which I'm not going to go into here, but I will say that his assessment was reassuring for me in the shame and embarrassment I felt about the situation, in that we hadn't done something dumb by, trusting a company across the country for something. This was a reputable business in the community. And that's all I'm going to say about it at this point, because other people might have other opinions about it or other experiences. But for me, it was just nice to know that perspective. So we had a person on the ground there who was willing and able to help us should the opportunity arise to get the trailer. Sure enough, that opportunity came. The beginning of April, we got notice from the company that they were going into insolvency, and they gave a list of trailer order numbers, and if you were in between these numbers, come get your trailer as soon as possible. And so we called our contact, and he so graciously picked it up for us on that day or the next day. I mean, the speed at which we were able to recover our trailer was rather amazing. And we just felt incredibly grateful for having that connection there. And so our trailer was retrieved, and it was not complete. It was largely complete, but there was still things missing and still things that needed to be done. Also things that we had paid for that were not done. Pieces that we had paid for that were not included, but quite honestly, we were so grateful just to get something out of there that we weren't too disappointed by that part. We were like, we got something, and this is amazing. So our trailer got picked up, and then we found and contacted a different trailer manufacturer in the area. They make different kinds of trailers and do different kinds of construction. We asked them if they could finish it for us. When we got to this point in the process, the trailer felt like a sinking cost. Paid for a trailer to be completely made. Of course, that wasn't what happened. And then we paid additionally to a different company to have it finished so we would have something that was usable. In the end, it was probably just as expensive as the one that we determined early on in the process, all 3 years ago, that we didn't want to spend that much on a trailer. We probably have spent that much by now. However, those ones still weren't available. They weren't going to be available at the time until next year, 2026. So it was what it was, and it is what it is. And for us, what is really good, and we are so grateful that we have something. We recognize that other people were not so lucky in this bankruptcy and came out with nothing. And that is a real loss and a real injustice. And that's all that I'm going to speak to about that, because I don't want to wade into that on this video, but I recognize the injustice of it all. The trailer right now is sitting at our friend's house. All the finishing work has been done on it, and we ended up doing a few upgrades because we were at this point where we're like, let's just get this thing outfitted the way we want it and just be done and have something that is very usable and functional for us. And we've been very pleased with the communicativeness and the service received from this other company. Everything very detailed, communicated very explicitly and frequently. So we've been happy with that. The trailer is sitting at our friend's house. It's a real thing, but it's still a little hard for me to visualize or conceptualize, because it has been such a long process, and it's been 3 years in the making, and we've gone through so many emotional ups and downs in that time period, and the excitement and hope and dreaming of the purchasing, and then the increasing anxiety and discomfort and worry as the build took so long, and then all the other people's experiences that were not going well, and then the crashing feeling this winter that this was not going to happen, to the immense relief of early April that we were going to get something, and then the kindness of people in helping us get this trailer off the lot and finished and ready for pickup. It's been an emotional journey, and not around something that you expect to have a lot of emotional ups and downs and go through such a process with. It feels like something like this should be more straightforward and something you can just go buy from somewhere. You have the money, you go buy it. That's just not been the reality. One of the things I learned in this experience is that the trailer is more than a thing. It's more than just an object. It represents a dream, as well as an idea about how I want to live. And maybe lots of things in our life are like that. But in terms of a purchase, it's, for me, one of the most salient purchases like that in my life, where it's a thing that represents a whole host of ideas. It's not just an object into itself, but because of what it allows us to do, because of the ideas we have wrapped up in it, it represents something bigger than itself. And so this was a story that needed to be told in its entirety, of how we came to the decision and how we made the decision that we did, and the experience we went through in getting this trailer, because of not just what the thing is in our lives, but what it represents for us, and the, I guess, new doors it opens and the new opportunities that are available because of it. I'm really excited for the next part of the trailer story in this video, because that part is going to be the meeting the trailer, seeing the trailer, experiencing the trailer for the first time. Tonight we are staying in South Central Saskatchewan. Tomorrow night we will be just outside of Edmonton with Damien's mom. And then she's actually going with us to have a little adventure, a little outing. She's going to go with us to pick up the trailer. And our excitement, I would say, has been growing as we've been going across the country and getting closer. We will be seeing our trailer in 2 days from now. And the next part of this story will be arrival. I'll see you there. Welcome to our camping trailer. This is my first coffee in the trailer, which I thought was a video memorable moment. So we are here, we got the trailer. We are currently at a friend's house. I had fast becoming friends, but they were acquaintances to start, but we're at their house. And that's what you see in the background is their property in the background. I'll be giving a better tour later. I just wanted to have some recording of the firsts. So this is a firsts recording. First morning in the trailer. Right now we are in Enderby, British Columbia, and we will be leaving today to go, well, we're going to go back to Alberta, but we're not going all the way to Alberta today. We're going to go as far as a place called Canyon Hot Springs and campground area, and so we're going to go as far as that today. This morning we're going to meet with the company that finished the trailer for us, and they're going to give us a tour of everything. Damien's been reading the manuals and familiarizing himself with all the operations in here, but they'll be able to give us a more comprehensive rundown of everything, which will be great. So we are going to tow the trailer over there this morning. My mother-in-law is with us on this trip. She's not in the trailer right now. She's actually in our friend's house. They have a guest bedroom that she stayed in last night, which was nice for her, closer to the bathroom. So she is also taking this inaugural trip with us, and we'll be staying in a campground tonight. It'll be our first night in a campground. It's time to get on with the day here. We have stuff to do to get the trailer ready to drive, and some more time spent with our hosts, and then we will be off taking our trailer through the BC interior and over the Rogers Pass. And yeah, I'm a little nervous about that. It's fine, we're in summer, this is not winter driving. This is what the trailer is meant to do and made to do. And so anyways, we're going to be headed out soon. I'll be back with more walkthroughs and reveals and showing you more about the trailer later. Hi, making this really quick and dirty on my phone here. We had I guess our second night in the camper last night at Canyon Hot Springs in Revelstoke, British Columbia. And we had my mother-in-law with us. And so I haven't been doing any videoing of our brand new trailer. Excited to do that soon, but it's just been really a hustle and bustle since getting the trailer. Was that just yesterday? Well, 2 days ago now, and then meeting with the people that finished it for us and learning all the things, all the systems. And then yesterday we drove from the Enderby area of the Okanagan Valley of British Columbia, and we are today returning to Alberta, going through Revelstoke and the Rogers Pass and Golden and that route. And we were able to go in the hot springs last night for a little bit of a vacation-like experience, travel experience. We are just jumped right into trailer, trailer travel, camping trailer travel, and like figuring things out and making the lists of, okay, we need this and this and this. So that's where we are now. Looking forward to doing the full tour of things. But just this is not the time because we have to get on the road and get back to Alberta for later today. So, okay, chat later.